households are struggling with food insecurity.
They don't have a predicament. They need to feed themselves. They could be living right next door.
People have an idea of Fort Bend County being a very wealthy county, but in reality, there is a group of people that have no food at all.
How do we help our generations break out of the cycle of poverty if they're constantly struggling with human basic needs? Hi, I'm Shih.
My name is Estella Tam.
I'm with the Fort Bend Care Center.
So, why is there a need for food fair in Fort Bend County?
There's a need for a food fair in Fort Bend County because there are people in need. When people talk about Fort Bend County, they usually think about Sugar Land. They're thinking about one of the best cities to live and just prosperous. But in actuality, United Way did a study and have this program called ALICE. And what ALICE stands for is Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. What that means is they do work, but they make a little bit above poverty level, but well below the cost of living for basic needs. So, you know, in Fort Bend County, we do have like 31% of families are in the ALICE threshold. And that's actually greater than the average for the state. Considering our median income for Fort Bend County is nearly $100,000 per household, while the state average is about $67,000. So we are a wealthy county, but we have higher percentage of families in ALICE category. Although we have the highs, we also have the lows, and we can't forget them. So the food fair is important because there are food deserts in Fort Bend County. There are people who are making daily decisions. Do I pay for that blown tire I have, or I pay for food? They're making decisions every day on basic things that we take for granted. So the fact that people come every month continues to show us that the need is still very much there.
Food fair is not complicated, but we do involve a lot of people. We also have families that come to get food. They go through a registration. They do not need to provide any, particular information, but just how many people in their household. And some of the people, they even come at 7 o'clock to start lining up. We don't start our program until 9 o'clock or so. So they really needed the food. Each month, Houston Food Bank will deliver probably about 10,000 pounds of produce to our church. Then I will set up stations. I will assign volunteers to each station. So every month, we probably have about 50 to 60 volunteers. When the volunteers arrive, we will sort out the food. And then we will make, portions, like maybe 180 portions for 180 families. For the families that come to get food, we'll come and drive their car around, and then we load the food into their car.
So it's about connections, about meeting human needs. I think that's what the food fair is about.
I volunteer at food fairs because it's really heartwarming and satisfying to get to know that I'm helping other people. It's just really important to me to be there for my community.
So I volunteer at the food fair because I think it's fun to serve, especially with friends. This is a way to give back to the community.
I volunteer at food fair because I really enjoy helping people in our community.
Alright, so I volunteer at the food fair to give back to the community. Once a month we come here to Fort Bend Community Church and help the less fortunate bag groceries, as you see, because healthy vegetables and fruits is essential for growth.
I volunteered for the food fair because I wanted to give back to this beautiful community.
Each month when we have the food fair, we have about 180 families come to get food. And these families live in a very poor condition of homes. Some of them live in a trailer home. When I decided to do this food fair, sometimes I go to visit their home, and they're really people that in need of food. So month after month, people come get food, and I can see their smiling face when they get the food. But I really would like to encourage people to help out for providing free food. And if people do not support Houston Food Bank, then that means we will not have any food to give out for these communities in our area. So it is really a joint venture for helping our community.
The food fair, I think, besides the obvious that they get food, it is a place of, they can see hope. They can see hope that they're not alone and that there's people that is rallying behind them. The volunteers, the food that's there, and the connection that they're making even amongst their neighbors. And many of them will come and get the food and say, I will go back and share with my neighbors. So it's meeting a very, very physical need, but I think the fact that they know that the community cares about them, I think it also meets a social emotional needs. So I think having a community that feels a sense of community and feel that they belong and that they're being cared for means a lot to these people.
We are one community. We are one community. We are one community. We are one community.
We are one community.